Peter. Hello, Peter, who I have not met yet. Welcome.
What's the object?
The object is this object. It can be what you want it to be.
Asking.
Good luck.
That was nice.
This is really a strange object. As you know, I'm very much into philosophizing about thoughts and place. So I think it must remind me about, as we are in France, it must remind me about a French philosopher. Famous French philosopher.
Which is
21st century, I think, Brenifier.
Oh yeah.
You know it. You know Brenifier. And then, how can this object be related to Brenifier? To Brenifier. So first, let's think about form. Form. As philosophers, we are to form and content. So, what could relate the form of this object to Brenifier? We see a kind of erect object pointing to heaven or to a ceiling blocking our view of heaven, of the skies. So could Brenifier block our view of the universe? Might he have, in his questioning, blocking our view of the universe? I don't think so. I don't think so. His writings are very, very profound, so we have to look at another aspect of his philosophy. So let's look at the color. Let's look at the color. Maybe the color is something that points to the work of Brenifier. His color is white and some kind of black, you might say, contradictories. And then oppositions and contradictions. So we're getting closer. Here we are really getting closer to the work of this famous French philosopher here in France. Look, but there's one problem. I think one problem looking at this object is it is attached to the wall. It's attached to the wall. And Brenifier, in his work, was never attached to anything. So I think the similarity of this object and Brenifier is very, very problematic for us. We should really contemplate on it in silence. Silence, and I don't know how much time I've left for this bullshit.
You're over the time already.
We're over the time already, so we can have a moment of silence. Famous philosopher, Brenifier.
Bravo!
Go ahead.
This is a great class. So maybe as we are in France, I see Audrey. Maybe Audrey is, I would like to invite you to philosophize about, let's say, the stone over there. Stone, just supporting the wall. That piece of stone sticking out. Could you do it?
this one.
Right, yeah, on top of it.
This one?
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's almost what do we call it? This, the one to support the whole weight of the building. The keystone. What could represent the keystone for us? I don't know. I'll leave you the thinking about it, but that's interesting about it. Yeah, it's in the corner of the wall. You know, we have to turn around to just not to be hurt by this. Going outside of the building, you know, perhaps. No, be careful because we start to be a little bit drunk and just watch your road. You'll be straight to go outside. Don't go like that because you will hurt on that stone. But yeah, that's I don't know. the weight it could support. You know. Our thinking, perhaps, the weight of our thinking, is it heavy tonight, you know, or is it empty? Perhaps it is as empty that our bottle, perhaps someone could just spread something in my glass, by the way. So it could help me to give some matter to my speech at the same time. It's very interesting to compare the building to our thinking in a way, because the thinking is like the building, you know, to have to make it very solid, very strong on the basis of it, before to raise it to the highest level. And I think that the thinking is the same problem. You know, you have to really to be simple. You know, to think the basis of the thinking before. Yes. The comment says surprise or thinking problem of drinking, I don't know. Yeah? Comment, no? Igor, can you help me with this girl, please?
You can conclude if you want, eh?
Can you bring some wine for this girl?
As well.
I think that she misses something. I don't know if it is in my speech or in the glass. In the glass. Can you bring some wine for this girl? So I think that we can think about this building. She goes back again.
Thank you, Lorraine. It was very Don't sit down. You have to pass the relay. Don't forget. Passer le relais.
Yeah. I have some message. I don't want to tell you for whom, but I have some message. I have to choose some people precisely. Yeah, not sure. Who doesn't raise his head? So Daman doesn't raise his head. Daman, please.
Daman, I'm sorry, Daman. Stand up.
Daman?
We have a big hole in the castle. We throw people at them.
So Daman, speaking about...
Daman, if you want, you can stand up and stay silent for 2 minutes.
Honestly, I got nothing.
Tu peux te lever et rester silencieux pendant 2 minutes si tu veux. Ton choix. Et là, tu te lèves tranquillement. Et si André invites you to dance, so you get up.
Non, danser, oui. Je danse, yeah, no problem.
And you get up, and if you have nothing to say, you stay silent. First, you get up. Somebody can help Daman get up.
Je me lève, ça me dérange pas de me lever.
Okay, first step is to get up. Congratulations. Now. Hoedekie will give you an object of meditation. If it's a silent meditation, we'll stay silent.
Look at the time, huh?
Please,
I watch time, don't worry.
can you speak about this thing, this window, this hole and this window?
You can see the stars in this window, you see?
Yeah.
See?
It's not one of them.
Okay, Daman, thank you. We're listening to you.
Let's play it again. Well, contrary to you, probably say that this is actually the moon. As you can see, this is the moon, and the flames are basically the stars. Okay, so well, as you can see, one may ask himself or herself, what enlightens what? Is it the moon that enlightens the flames? Or the moon that enlightens the stars? Or the stars that enlightens the moon? So look up the moon carefully and look up the flames carefully. What would you say? That's the strategy, philosophical strategy that I give the problematic. All right, so hands up, please. Any questions? Let me ask my Italian friend and roommate, I should say. Very good roommate. So tell us, what do you think? Is the moon enlightening the stars, or the stars enlightening the moon?
I think the moon enlightening the stars.
Really? You sure about that one?
I am.
Can you give us an argument?
I let it to you.
I'm the boss.
So give.
I'm Oscar, you don't realize? So tell us. Come on, man. Give us an argument. Any comments? Any arguments? Dimitri?
Yes, absolutely. I'm agree with you.
Can you replace my argument? Reformulate in one. Just one concept. One concept, no, don't let me know.
I don't have the courage, so much courage for repeating your words.
Alright, so let me pick someone else then.
Naman, whenever you want, it's finished. Come on, don't sit down. You have to pass the relay. Pass the relay.
Oh, well, I'll try to be, yeah. Who wants to do it? Because I don't want to get any trouble with anyone. I don't want to get any enemies. Come on.
What's your argument?
My Russian friend, come on. Okay, who wants to do it? Come on, folks.
Well, you're gonna wait a long time on that
I don't want to hurt anyone. No enemies.
You will not hurt me.
That is good. Who feels things you can do and has drank a bit of 2 glasses of wine so that he can
Yeah, but in seminars, we only invite shy people. Boss.
Igor, you're good. Igor? Please.
You're by the shape.
I'll give you. Yeah. The hole. Just half with the cable. Very important.
It's okay, no problem. It's his choice.
With the cable. What's the relationship between the hole and the cable?
And
And the cable.
Cable.
table.
The
The
relationship
cable.
between the hole and the cable.
The electric cable.
The cable.
How is it different?
It's a new hole.
The sexual life of the hole.
But may I know the object specifically? The man. The object specifically.
The man, don't answer, it's his job now.
Can you pick someone to repeat the...
Thank you for your help.
Say thank you to everyone.
So you see, it looks like people start to be nice to you, and they reject any help. I think this statement have some deal with this very hole. I don't know which one yet, but I think during these 2 minutes I will find it, if I'm lucky. But if it would be just whole, it would be easy task for me. I would just repeat the previous speech about it, and we are very good trained during the seminar to repeat speeches or arguments or whatever. I even could create something opposite, just argue or find some wrong statements in the arguments. But my task is much more complicated, because it's not only a hole, it's a cable in the hole. Nobody pay attention to it. You know, this cable reminds me so that shy participants of the seminar, during the first day, nobody pay attention to them. And in some moment, they appear. I think this cable use some, because it is very important and have some very important function. Maybe we have a light here only thanks to this cable? Some observable people will say, no, we have a light because of the candles. But what will happen when the candles will be done? Will it be darkness? And it's, I think it's very metaphoric that the darkness is inside the hole. And it looks like the cable, which is white, struggled with that darkness inside. By the way, black and white, as it was already mentioned by Peter, is contradictory. So it means that this hole have nothing to do with, to deal with that great philosopher of the 21st century from French, Bruno,
I think you're done. Thank you, Igor. So, choose a relay. If you are still shy when the man asks you or somebody wants to talk. You only want to speak with the neighbor.
Again?
Luca, would you please tell something about that very object, which is totally different from this one? To emphasize.
Yes. Actually, guys, it seems to me like that one. But it isn't. You all can see that it isn't. We have been told that it isn't, but it is very different. And it is stuck. And this is the meaning of life. To be stuck. Because we only can bear our lives if we are stuck to something. Look at this one. This is the meaning of life. To be stuck to the wall. If not, what if not? And to fall down. Yeah, just there. So, don't you think this is the meaning of life? This is a great representation of the meaning of life, of your own and specific and common life, generic and particular life. To be stuck. Are you gonna think? I was nearly to miss the wall. I think I need something to be stuck on. But the wall is better. Because this object is not an object. It's the meaning of life. You know it very well now. You have to think about it. Now you are laughing. Oh yeah, it's easy to laugh. Yeah. You are laughing But think to the starkness, something to be stuck to. That is the way, the only way to bear the life. And the way to fall down dead. So, I think you can all agree that this, no, it's not an object. You are waiting for me to say this is an object. It's different, no. This one. Should I say something more? You're over time, but if you want to communicate. No. Think about. So, class, please talk us about this wooden stick.
Look, I'm glad you decided to choose me after our battle earlier today when you scored 1-0 and I surrendered. But what you don't know is the origin of this wooden piece that will contribute to this evening more than anyone in this room could ever think of. And why is that? Because this phallus of wood supports this entire tower. And I tried very hard yesterday to learn more about my sexual frustration. And my desire was denied by the king. So this is now an omen. Now tonight, you give me the opportunity to make a stand and a statement on the biggest symbol of the phallus in this region. We are very happy that we could bring in some sexuology into this course.
Yes!
Number of people, yes, more sex, huh? A number of people have been addressing it, but they didn't know. They were not aware of that tonight was the night. And this should become obvious to all of us. So look, I really appreciate that you made me the opportunity to address this extraordinary important matter. Thank you.
Bravo! Bravo!
That's the relay.
The relay, the baton, the relay pole.
The phallus, to whom you give it.
Johnson.
Alexei, the phallus is yours.
What is the object?
The object for your exuberant 2 minutes philosophical conceptualization of this matter.
Start 2 minutes.
No, it's the wood and that window over there.
The window. The wooden window.
The wooden window.
The wood and the window.
Oh, and.
And the wind.
So
So we all see the window, we all see this wood. And first, the thing, how it is related? Most probably it is related because one is made from the other. But that would be too simple. Much more it is related because the window gives us access to some life, to some green grass, to some green plants that grow outside. And this wood, back in the days, it was also green grass and green plants. It was also green, living nature. And now it's here. Is it happy to be here? This wood? Or is it longing to get through this window and join the friends and the colleagues? Of which we don't know. What are the arguments for this? First of all, outside there are more sun. Does wood like sun? Normally wood does like sun, but when it is green. When it is already the windows like sun. Normally they don't because they get open and so they get stuck to the walls. So they're less beautiful. So this wood has interesting dilemma now. On the one side he likes sun, on the other side it doesn't. But we don't care about it anyway. and we look into this wood and we say, is it an old wood or is it rather new? What do you call old? Something which is older than us should be called old. But for this wood, if it's an oak, a big oak, it can last for 300 years. So maybe it's relatively new.
What about the one that really is okay, huh?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Wine. Moscow.